These are more modern varieties of apples. The orchard here is only 5 years old, but has already been producing apples for 3 years, 6 years earlier than traditional orchards. The area of Gori is well known for its production of fruit. As Zakaria says, modern technologies are providing the opportunity for farmers to avoid waiting multiple years for their first harvest, and in some cases, it is even possible to harvest twice in a year. While Georgia has a long agricultural tradition, farmers are mainly utilizing traditional methods of farming which are no longer sufficient to meet modern production and quality demands. Local farmers throughout Georgia are attempting to modernize their orchards and production practices to provide the best quality products for Georgian and international customers. Zakaria, along with other farmers, is a frequent guest at the nearby Farm Service Center, which is a local business that provides a comprehensive set of services related to agriculture. We provide all sorts of services for local farmers. We have mechanization services so farmers can more efficiently plant and harvest crops, and we also sell inputs such as pesticides and seeds. Additionally, we have meteorological stations covering the Shida-Kartli region. Currently, 9 stations provide accurate data regarding weather conditions that we share with farmers. We also provide information on disease patterns that affect farmers, including mange or mildew. When there is a high risk of the disease, we alert farmers through text messages to inform them of the forthcoming risks. The Gori Farm Service Center, or as local customers call it, Farmer's House, is one of the most developed and sophisticated farm service centers in Georgia. Like many of the other centers, the Gori Farm Service Center was built and developed with the support of the USAID REAP project. REAP began in 2013 and is a 5-year project. One of the main goals of the project is to support local farmers to increase the quality and quantity of their products through increasing the access to higher quality inputs and farm services. Presently, some of the farm service centers are currently under construction, others are undergoing renovations, and some are focusing their resources on incorporating more modern technologies into their services. Each farm service center is tailored to the specific needs of the region where it is located. Despite this customization, each center is based on the same model with similar features. The buildings are all modern, featuring large glass windows and showrooms. In addition to sales consultants, there are several specialists in each center who have professional knowledge in the fields of veterinary care and agronomy and can provide qualified consultations to farmers. The farm service centers have efficient management practices, modern offices, storage units, and most importantly, a 20-person meeting space for trainings. By implementing this model in Georgia, the REAP project has set the bar for businesses looking to open farm service centers. Through increasing farmers' access to farm service centers, irregular provision of services and low-quality inputs have essentially disappeared from the market, and input businesses have switched from conducting their affairs in the streets to conducting transactions in modern, well-furnished buildings with qualified staff that understand that the best customer is a satisfied repeat customer. The creation of farm service centers has convinced farmers that it is possible to buy necessary goods, receive high-quality services, and receive agronomic consultations all in one space. This one-stop shop approach is not only comfortable and more effective for the farmer, but it saves businesses valuable time. Our Farm Service Center also houses a soil testing laboratory. We can test not only samples of soil, but also plants and leaves. Using this information, we can provide qualified advice to all interested farmers and businesses on how to care properly for their specific plants. Plant protection specialist Shirena Osepashvili works for the Tel Aviv Farm Service Center, where she conducts soil analysis and, based on the findings, provides qualified advice to local farmers. In addition, it is also possible for farmers to receive consultations on the selection of proper mineral fertilizers and pesticides according to the specific composition of their soil. This comprehensive approach towards plant protection provides a more effective method for combating diseases while enhancing overall productivity and increasing incomes. Farm service centers are also equipped with portable laboratories, which can provide on-site soil and plant testing services. One of the main components of the comprehensive approach of the farm service centers is the provision of mechanization services. The equipment in farm service centers is tailored to the needs of the specific crops that are most common in each region. Recently, the Tel Aviv Farm Service Center was modernized in the framework of the USAID REAP project, and several new pieces of equipment were bought. We are in the process of harvesting right now. Not long ago, the equipment we had was barely operable. It had not been renewed since the Soviet Union, and there was no new equipment in the Tel Aviv area. This significantly reduced our yields and increased our cost of production. Today, harvesting no longer presents a struggle for the farmer. This is a significant relief for us. Mr. Zurab is presenting the varieties of wheat planted on the demonstration plot as well as new production technologies. These are demonstration plots which are adjacent to every farm service center. Every month, farmers have an opportunity to observe demonstration plots and evaluate the advantages as well as disadvantages of new crop types and production methods. In the past, planting innovative crop varieties was associated with a significant amount of risk, but currently, the demonstration plots provide a risk-free space for testing new varieties and an accessible venue for observing the results. Due to this frequent exposure, farmers are able to trust new seed varieties more, as well as new technologies offered by the centers. The Farm Service Centers provide educational trainings to farmers on a monthly basis, and experience has shown that farmers are highly interested and involved in these training sessions. Farmers receive new and relevant information from trained instructors, but due to the interactive nature of the trainings, they also have an opportunity to share their own experiences among their peers. Before the trainings are planned, the Farm Service Center assesses the needs of their farmers, and therefore, only relevant topics are chosen. Recently, topics covered by Farm Service Centers has included plant protection, plowing, cultivation, treatment of plants, and other topics related to agriculture. Through these training sessions, farmers are able to share their experiences as well as learn new approaches and become acquainted with new technologies, equipment, and methods, leading to an overall increase in productivity. The creation of Farm Service Centers has produced positive results in many ways. Georgia's agricultural development has been accelerated, the farm service business sector has been expanded, and a significant amount of people have been employed. The Farmer and Farm Service Center help each other in revenue generation, which on the one hand creates a win-win arrangement for both the farmer and the Farm Service Center, and on the other hand promotes rural development in Georgia.